What's up, jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into episode number 20 of Veronica Mars. I believe I started that weird. Didn't say the reaction, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're hopping into Veronica Mars, episode number 20, called M.A.D. Of course, it doesn't actually mean the word mad. The word letters mean something based on the title here. This season has picked up over the last 5 episodes or so. A lot of great to amazing episodes have happened. Some good, but like a lot of really good episodes. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect here. Duncan situation might come back into play here. The Logan situation with a Leo situation. Leo is the guy that played the Schmidt, whose name is like Max Green something, right? Because Veronica's still dating him, right? And she had her whole little thing with Logan. So, yeah. Also, Keith did a blood test, so we'll be finding out about that. If that comes back to not be good, that's going to suck if it's not his daughter. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter if it is or it isn't, but, you know, because he raised her, it's his daughter no matter what. But still, you know. All right. So, also the mom is in rehab. She's got to be getting out soon, I'm thinking. But yeah, let's hop in here, have a good time. Patreon, fully uncut, unedited reactions over there. I'm not sure if I said that already. If you don't want that, you can get episodes here whenever they show up. Just like the video, share the videos, hit the notification bell. Pretty much. Let's get into the episode. Here we go. Hey, Veronica. Nobody's helping her.
Someone's got her eye on that Miss White Trash title.
Yeah, you got solid effort in the talent competition, but I'd like to see that car up on some cinder pies.
Guys, come on, man.
I know. Guys, come on. The talent is making a grilled cheese sandwich on the engine block. Guys, come on. You can't put your car up on blocks in the yard if you don't have a yard. You know, I think I can do both sides of this little act now.
Damn. Look at her.
So how about next time you don't bother? I got it covered.
he's into her now. Look at that. Like he's like into like her smart assness. All right, I dig it. I dig it.
So that's it? I mean, just like that, you flush a 2-year relationship down the toilet? It's only for a year.
No, it's 4 years at the academy, and then 4 years of the Navy, and then...
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
I mean, 8 years of long distance. Made her a mix CD.
Listen to this, please.
I don't want another mix.
It's something I wrote for you on my guitar. Something you should see.
I thought he was
You're not
gonna
gonna change my
pull. I thought he was gonna
mind.
pull out a gun. Did you record them having? Did you record you guys having
I don't
sex?
even remember doing it. Better get me that phone, Veronica. You can do that, can't you?
No, my brain
yeah.
is trying to go to what was
Bang
happening
on.
with the popsicle boyfriend. I mean, it was her actual boyfriend. Holy shit! Okay, we are full-fledged, just gonna be making out and. Oh shit! Actually, I think Leo's gone because Veronica broke up with him at the end of the last episode.
Blockaded the door. I was excused from gym class for, personal reasons.
Are you not familiar with the school's cell phone policy?
Oh.
All right.
Then his phone's gonna ring.
You can pick
He's
this
just
up
gonna
after
take
school.
it. He'll
We call it
confiscate it.
Symbiosis.
All
That
right,
literally
nice
means
plan,
living
Veronica.
together.
Nice plan. Why'd you pick it
Oh,
up?
give me a break. It's not even on.
I know you know the policy, Mr. Wilson, because
Oh,
just saw a
fuck.
demonstration.
Even a better
Equal
plan.
opportunity
I thought she was calling his number. She didn't even call his number. She just put the phone in there to make the noise. Oh, man, that was...
Wait, this isn't mine.
Fuck you mean?
How's school?
Hi, Miss Fennell. It's fine.
Oh, this is weird.
We'll be back around 8 or so.
Wait, we have an
Where are you
over?
going?
What the hell's the
Out.
bag?
Why don't you get started on that passport thing?
We both have overnight bags.
So,
What's actually on the video? It can't be the popsicle thing.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, see? That's the video? Seriously?
Oh my God.
That's the video. Okay.
Prom next Friday in the Dog Beach men's room.
Is this really what's happening
So
right
I
now?
guess I'll see you there, sailor.
Or what'd you just say to me, Boy George?
Come on.
Wow, you look like you were a
Navy.
nerd, and now you're
Cover my
being.
back, wingman. The rear admiral wants us to pound away with the 10-inch gun. I mean,
Oh shit, we're just together, like in public.
Right. Bye.
I feel like your sister's gonna see and kind of be.
Dad's at class, and Trina's at an.
Sorry.
Hey,
Didn't
Daddy
realize
dearest.
You had company. Hello.
Here's waves and weak-willed cheerleaders right next door.
Sweet. Looks like Logan's gonna be stuck for a while. Right home.
Okay. I feel like they're gonna try to play up he's gay thing, which I guess is a way to do it. Why would the dude that you made fun of and treated like shit want anything to do? Nah, pictures. Yep.
Offer you a deal.
I want my cell phone back.
Of course.
It's gonna be in pieces.
Next order of business, you and Carmen are broken up, effective immediately.
Well, what about yesterday? So we follow the rainbow.
They photoshopped his
It's a
face.
bunch of crap. You guys just faked that with Photoshop. No one's gonna believe this.
erotic experiment. Why didn't you tell me you were into guys?
This is so fucked. But again, I don't think, maybe it's just the time period, but it doesn't seem as, it's not as bad as like
Seen enough?
people, like it's not
Whatever,
bad.
who
Like
cares
this is
about what
weird.
the school thinks
Whatever.
about me? I'm gone in a month.
Okay.
Actually, I was able to get the email addresses of every plebe at Annapolis.
Dinner and a movie.
I'll pencil you in.
So it's, what is the word? A date? Yeah, I think he actually likes you. When he heard that stuff about your parents, I think he felt
What? What stuff?
Logan! What the hell, man?
Like, is this recent or is this old or?
Oh my god. Seeking Leanne Mars. Please contact this number immediately. Legal proceedings have begun in your name.
Her dad's getting divorced. Okay, so it's serious.
1, 2.
Account password. We'll take care of that for you.
Account password. Of course, they have to have something sensible like a password to prevent people like me from doing what I'm trying to do.
Miss?
That was messed up. Actually, what you're doing.
Hi.
I was wondering if you're hungry.
Oh god, he put the
I
video out
thought you
anyway.
might want to suck on my popsicle.
It's hilarious.
Catch us.
No way. Man, you really did miss out. That comment is freaky.
Oh, Weave was gonna whoop
What's
some
wrong
man.
with you, man? Where'd this come from?
Nah, I don't think she'll do it. She's gonna delete it probably. Oh, they're like fucking 7th graders.
It's all fun and games until one of you gets my foot up your ass. A year and a half ago,
What?
Shelley Pomeroy had a party.
The rape thing, I was gonna ask about this. Holy fuck. I was gonna say that
And
was gonna
the
come
night
back.
Carmen gave her boyfriend a sex show in the hot tub that she can't remember was the same night I was drugged and raped in a guest bedroom. I just want you to be happy, Dad.
Why
I
can't
realized
Veronica
that
tell her
maybe
that she's in rehab? And why can't she tell him that she's in rehab?
Roberto Nalbandian.
Butthead sent it out.
What happened?
What? Does that date mean something?
I mean,
Nothing.
the date's right, but
Only that Carmen and I don't remember the same night.
No, I just have a meeting.
holy fuck.
But you have until 5:30 to decide chicken or fish. Otherwise, you lose your right to complain. Bye, Keith.
Wait, you work at You work at the cameras?
Mr.
Clarence Weedman. I'm with security here, Mrs. Fennell. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop seeing him if you want to avoid problems with your job here.
Whoa, what kind of blackmail bullshit is this?
Mr. Weed, or whatever your name is.
Mr. Weed.
I have been a perfect employee since the moment I stepped through that door, and I have never done anything to raise questions as to my dedication to my job.
Hey,
Comfortable?
Weevil.
I guess you and Carmen got those bikers to put me up here.
I had nothing to do with putting you up here. But I might be convinced to help you get down. Who gave you the Rehypnol the night of Shelley Palmer's party? Yeah, I know. You roofied your girlfriend. Class with a capital K.
It was Logan Eccles. He gave it to me.
Oh, fuck. See, I had a feeling, if you guys remember, I thought Logan might have been the person that raped her. I hope to God that that's not the case anymore.
Look,
Oh.
Veronica.
She's not gonna show. Damn. I like a shirt. Damn. Okay. All right. So that was a great episode. Really great episode. Sorry about the technical issues at the beginning. For those of you that, I'm not sure if I edited around that or anything on YouTube, but if you watched it on Patreon, you saw that the beginning had some technical issues. Okay. How do I feel about the episode? I'm tempted to give it like a 9. I'm tempted to give it like a really high score, but I do have a minor complaint, and I guess this is more coming from me personally, like my reasoning for the complaint. I mean, I'll say it right out the gate. The videos, both videos, were not big deals. But then again, you have to go to the mindset of this is like 2000. What year is 2005? What year is this show from? It's like mid 2000s, right? So then you have to think people's mindsets were a lot different. You know, all this stuff. People just had different outlooks on those kind of the topics that were handled here. So maybe that's what comes into play in terms of how they were reacting. The tattoo shit at the end was fucked up. Like, she got him to get a tattoo of the dude's name. That's fucked up. One, not that it was a dude. What the fucked up part is he got a tattoo for her, and she set him up. The popsicle thing. I could be way off. Like, again, I'm not a teenage girl, so I don't understand how much that would actually fuck up somebody's like life in terms of like a high school thing, right? And yeah, high schoolers are dicks. I mean, especially in like, our late 2000, like early 2000s, late 90s, that era. So, I mean, kids are dicks now. So I'm trying to think. It was the popsicle thing truly as bad as it came out to be? Because again, Veronica said the sex thing, and I wasn't the girl's response was like, no, worse, there was a popsicle or something. And I was like, so in my mind, I'm like, what happened with this popsicle? And then when we find out, it was just her pretending to give oral to a popsicle. Which, I mean, it's bad. It's not bad. I don't know. It's hard for me to just look at it and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's horrible. But then the mindset was he was going to use this as a blackmail. I mean, I don't know. Like, what happened to Veronica was truly the most fucked up thing. Like, the roofie, whatever the hell we gave that night, one girl had, the popsicle situation. Veronica was raped. You know what I mean? So, and even, let's say it was the roofied or whatever, and then he had sex with her. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, and then he recorded that. That's way worse than her doing, I mean, I don't know. We didn't really see how crazy it got to the popsicle. So maybe it went way beyond what the picture showed. But that's literally not my only, but like, that's one of my main, like, nitpicky things. I'm like, Was the video that bad? Because I liked the case that we were on. I was just like, the popsicle thing? I don't know. That's me. But let's go through the episode. Let's break it down a little bit. See what we can find. All right. So we got Veronica's car breaking down, and Logan's friends making fun of her, and Logan kind of not making fun of her and smiling because she's fixing her own car. She's being a smart ass, and he's into it now. Never knew what these two dumbasses' names were, but Dick Beaver. Dick and Beeve. Okay. What a weird combination of a name. Then the case of the episode is essentially the girl wants to break up her boyfriend. I thought he was straight up nerd, like nerdy guy, and it was gonna be like some type of like beat her up, or I thought he was gonna pull out a gun here at one point. Like I was like, oh, it's gonna go that route, but it didn't. Instead, it went, a different route. She made good points though. I mean, her points weren't the reason that she was wanting to break up with him, but her point she made was it's 4 years of college, 4 years of the Navy, so it's 8 years of just long distance. Makes sense why she would be wanting to break up. Find out later, the major reason is he's a douche. An asshole. Like every word in the book of what he could be. He shows her the videotape. We already discussed the whole popsicle situation. We have these two making out. And man, like I mentioned during the reaction, I didn't expect these two to have this. I really, from the beginning, I thought, the twist is going to be that Logan is the one that raped her, or Logan. Because I never thought Logan killed Lily. Honestly. I mean, I kind of did for a second, but when the rape thing came into play, I was like, no, I think Logan raped Veronica. And then once they started doing this, I'm like, oh, well, that wouldn't be the case. That wouldn't make any sense that he raped her. So, not that. So, we're hiding. We see that Wallace and Veronica's parents are, happy. Veronica does a really cool scheme of getting her phone into the book bag, having Wallace call. Great plan. I love that plan. It was great. This is when we were having the technical issues, but it was a great plan. I thought it was executed amazingly. Veronica stealing the phone. It was easy, right? It was like the easiest money she would have made. It was like super easy to get the phone. All right, so Duncan. We're looking for Duncan. It's 50 G's. Whoever finds him. There's clues of him being in Tijuana. There's a bunch of stuff that we find and stuff like that. I wonder if we'll ever see Duncan again. I'm very curious about that. Because if he's in Tijuana, like that dude is like long gone. We get Mac, right, back into this. We get some gay stuff where making fun of a gay kid, and I like that the kid didn't stand down. He straight up went to his face and clowned him too. So, and the whole, this is for traditional couple. It's just, I mean, again, I don't know. I don't remember what year this is from. So it's probably mid 2000s. People think that way now, so people are idiots. All right. So, he's a douche. We have this whole thing. Veronica has a plan about how to get him to give up the tape. She takes her car to Weevil's uncle's shop. Evil says he wants a cut of the Duncan money because he has like a clue. We find out he bought a car off of his uncle. We have these two being all lovey-dovey, great stuff. The bong with the water, not an actual bong, but I thought it was a cool gesture. Dad walks in, very awkward. He legitimately seems happy for his son later. While we're here, friends show up. Friends are douchey, want to go get laid by some cheerleaders, all this stuff. Has this guy just always been around? I swear, I've never even seen this guy. Like, I can't remember this guy's face. This dude just always been around. I remember him. This dude just always been around in the background. I don't think I've ever seen that guy's face. He didn't talk here, so maybe he's like nobody important. But I was just like, I thought I would have remembered. Yo, Beeve. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the Logan's father says he'll take Veronica home. He talks to her about like how happy he is for his son and all this stuff, and how he likes how. So this line was weird. I like how he is with you. We've only seen him. He's only seen them two together twice. Honestly, really twice, I think maybe. But I get it. Then we do the pier thing, and as soon as I saw what she was doing, getting him drunk, I'm like, oh, we're trying to do do the whole he's gay situation. And I like the flower, right? Because The reason for the flower here is because you can Photoshop her face out. Smart bastards. And look, you can't even see her hair. Smart bastard. I mean, not both smart on her and Veronica's part. She gets him to get a tattoo. Fucked up as hell. We could do the whole website, the pictures, the voicemail. I like that the one kid, I don't know what his name is. Like the one guy that he's in on it too. He's like, all right, I'll do the phone call. And we get Mac involved. I liked it all. I thought it was all executed really, really well. We got Keith happy, genuinely happy. He goes to Tijuana looking for Duncan. He wasn't there. Duncan got rid of the car. So what's his name? I don't see what that kid's name is. Veronica says his name here.
Give or take. I'll get started on it as soon as I'm done reading about how Mr. Heinrich's interests include horseback riding on the beach, hot tubbing with special friends, and sensual charades.
I want to see
Thanks, Mac. That's a mental
What's
image
his
I'll
name?
carry with me to the grave.
Is that my math teacher?
Here's the ammo. Seth here will help.
Seth. Okay. Yeah, I should have remembered that because that was the name of the tattoo. All right, so we got the whole blackmail situation or blackmailing a blackmailer situation. To not get him to do it. If it looks like he's not going to do it, then we get these two, Logan about, saying, you know what, let's just have to do a test run, go out in public together. He looks like he's genuinely into Veronica very much. He mentioned something about like the mom and the dad. We find out the dad's doing he's doing the steps to get a divorce. Veronica's not happy. She tries to sabotage it, a whole situation. She goes to try to stop the dad or talk to him. She sees him happy, so she doesn't get involved. In the dancing, we then get the whole tape being thing. We get the dumbass kids was like, oh, here's a popsicle. Dumbass. Weevil got mad because Weevil had a crush. Also, Weevil's like an interesting thing, right? Because I think Weevil doesn't like people getting picked on, honestly. He picks on like people that are assholes, honestly, if we think about it, right? Let's look at all the people that Weevil's actually picked on. Does he only pick on assholes? Because I feel like that's what he does. I don't think he's ever picked on like somebody that wasn't an asshole. Maybe he has. I don't know. No, actually, he picked on Wallace, which is weird. I guess Wallace is the only person that Weevil's actually picked on that's genuinely a nice guy. All right. We have this whole thing. She deletes it. She doesn't want to stoop to his level. Veronica threatens some 7th graders. She notices these lights from the day that she was raped. So therefore then she mentioned that the girl mentioned that she didn't remember any of it. So Veronica puts 2 and 2 together. Hey, that means you were roofied on the same night that I was roofied. It's a whole thing. She talks to her dad mentions that he's sorry that he didn't tell her. He just wanted to do the steps. Veronica respects it. Mac comes in. Mac helps out, gives a name of who Duncan is under, probably a passport. She wants a cut. We get the date. We get the threatening situation here by him where he says, essentially, if you want to keep your job, you're going to have to stop seeing, which is just a fucked up thing to do. You can't do that in any kind of capacity, in any workplace. He does mention the thing. We find out, I forgot that it was Wallace who brought it there, that Veronica said to put it there. So yeah, that's something, but he's making it seem like it's Duncan, even though it's her. We get the whole situation here, tied to a flagpole. Weevil did this on his own because, dude's an asshole, and what he did to that girl was messed up. Veronica says, let me know who exactly gave you the things. We find out it was Duncan. She's upset. Takes off the tattoo. It says Seth. And then, not Duncan, Logan. And then Logan is just here waiting and sad. Gonna be interesting to see how we bam into the next, how we get into that next situation, because it's about to get real. Yeah, and if you're Veronica, you're like, wow, you gave out drugs that were used against me on the night that I was raped. Yeah, that's fucked. Unless Veronica thinks it was him that raped her. No, I don't think she did. I don't think she thinks that. Because I don't think that right now. I actually have no idea who. Like, I thought we haven't been introduced to a character that would be like a big reveal on he was the rape guy. You know what I mean? Honestly, we haven't. Like, it wasn't Duncan. It wasn't Logan. It wasn't Weevil. It wasn't Wallace. Because Wallace started a year. He was the new guy, so he wasn't even in school at that point. Like, we haven't been introduced to a character that I feel would have been like a big reveal of like, oh my God, it was you that raped her. Because, for like a while I thought it was Logan, and then this whole thing happened a couple episodes ago, so I don't think it's him. It wasn't Duncan. She was dating Duncan. It's not Weevil, because we see here Weevil's got like a good heart for certain people, so he wouldn't do that. I mean, it could be Weevil's friend, maybe. That's the only other guy I could think of that would have possibly. I don't know. Have we been introduced to anybody that would fall in line into that kind of category? I don't think so. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my reaction. Like I said, a great episode. 9 range of an episode. Let's kind of go here to the big board. And kind of, nope, not here. Here. And we'll see how many episodes I feel that is. This is, okay, so let's see. So I really like this episode. This episode, Return of the King was okay. This episode was good. Great. It's a top 5 episodes. This episode is better than Hot Dogs. It's better than Cain's and Abel, I think. I think this one's better, and I think this one might be better. It might be the 3rd best episode of the season, if I'm being honest with you guys. Maybe this one? It might be the 3rd best episode of the season. Maybe 4th. I'm not sure. I like this episode. It might be the 2nd best episode. I don't know. I'd have to really think about more, because like I really think this is my favorite episode of the season, Rusky Business. And so this is either the 2nd or the 3rd best episode. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna get out of here, and I will talk to you guys later.